Hello. Good morning, my BBS people. Everybody good? Everybody all right? Oh well, as I said, Mondays I would be starting with coming in, dropping just 5 questions. And I know what I said, but after I drop my questions, because that's what I do in all of my things. So I first just did everything in my communities. And yeah, now I'm here. Then it's still to go to Facebook and TikTok, where from TikTok it gets shared around, you know. But so yeah, now here, good morning, first of all. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Now I'll be dropping 5 questions here. Now, what would these 5 questions do for you? Well, it'll show you first of all what we dealing with over in our thing. And in my thing, we have double the questions. Yeah, so we got 10 in there. In here, I will put down 5. And now once you answer these 5, well, that's things that's bringing you money. That's the whole thing. That's one of the secrets. Somebody asked me to share my secrets. That's one of the secrets. You got to think, but you see, most of you wouldn't even come up with such a simple solution because you only focus on the money and yourself. You see, if you focused on how can I help my people to do good, you doing good in the process. That's the whole thing with this system. The better everybody's doing, well, especially for a BBS owner, the better everybody is doing. Once you can make sure that everybody doing things the right way, that's the better you doing. It's that simple. Same thing out in real life. If the governments actually gave a damn about their people and studied on giving the people what they want to make them happy, guess what? Your people would stand up for you and make sure that you're all right. The way things is going now, ooh, it's going to be rough for a lot of people because I'm bringing the attention where it's supposed to be. Yeah, people got to stop being mad and looking, putting down each other and all of that foolishness and look at where the real problems is and address that. Now, once you start doing that, then the question becomes for you only now, how do we do all of this? Well, you see, that's why it's now my job because I studied all of that. Now it's legally my job to break down all of these things. And I have 2 BBSs set up for just that purpose. The first one is the worldwide community, which is still doing good. That one is just us talking and getting up to date on the whole plan, everything what they got going on. We breaks it down bit by bit every day, you know. And because of that, also, I do it every question. I answer them as well. Maybe not all the time, one for one anyway. But if I don't answer it one for one because I didn't have enough time at the end of the day, then, or like today, I got to start then with answering yesterday's questions. And then, yeah, you got to be a good example. If you as a leader cannot do the things that you're saying, why should your people believe you? And this is also the problem with governments because the freaking officials, police, nobody does be held accountable for their bullshit. What is people seeing? Well, yeah, these are also just people just like me or you. They is allowed to get away with so much foolishness. Why can't I? You see? But if we actually had real leaders that doing things the right way, real police too, that people can now actually respect and look up to as it's supposed to be, none of this bullshit between people would not be going on. Yeah, if churches actually brought the thing back to the people instead of throwing it out on some outside force, yeah, a lot of people more realize, hey, listen, this is the life we have. We got to figure out what our purpose is here, and we enjoy our time while we're here. Instead of having people always relying on something else, looking to some outside savior when it's them got to save themselves. When it comes down to voting and getting business handled, just like on here. That would be, well, if we don't like how things is being done, you got to reach into stakeholder. Yeah, that's when you have decision making power. That's when your voice will count. Everybody just complaining like on here through your posts. That's basically like a protest. Does nothing. Then it's just okay, a bunch of you is arguing for something, but that something still comes down to one cause, one thing. Now, this one thing gets put up by Isle, and then it's on Isle and the team to decide, okay, do we want this to happen or not? It's that simple. You see, it's different now to when we built up to what I'm building up to. That when I put out a post, it's almost the same as a petition. Once a whole bunch of people sign that, they have to take that more seriously. And especially if I was to do that at a time when I am a stakeholder and I got a lot more of my other people that came out from under me, that they are also stakeholders. See, that is a different thing. That is now the same as when we now got the communities right, as to where now I now ready to go in for government, and I got my other politicians out all over. It's the same thing. That would be the same as all the other people coming out from under me that got their own BBSs. It's the same thing. Everything comes back to you. The ones that are done with running from both themselves and from society and willing to learn the other ways on how you could get to you. Yeah, well, worldwide community, that one again is where we talk about the stuff, everything. Worldwide public relations, that's where we more deal with the solutions. Well, I always put it out from the solutions from a worldwide community. That's what I do. I don't only bring up the problem and then don't have an answer for it. That's not me. The second one is the things that I am already doing and things that people, good people, or, there's where we just put down the solutions. Like, so the first one is bringing up the problems, catching up everybody up to speed and everything. The next one, we know about the problems. Here's for the people that you learn stuff through life, you giving back, you speaking back your experiences, things that can help people, things that you actually doing, for example, that would motivate people to also do stuff. That's what public relations is for. And then we got the BBS training tactics. Now, that's a part of this one. That's just going to be putting down questions. That's what I'll do in here because that's allowed to come in here. But for the other two, the serious stuff, yeah, that you got to join my communities for, you know. But what I can do to help is at least put out what I know to help everybody. And one of those things is to help any BBS put down questions pertaining to your BBS. That's how easy it is. And my questions, yeah, it does take work to come up with them. Because it's like, yeah, I got to go through, yeah, look up and see what all is going on. And I make my question based on that. I touch on things all over. Yeah. But it's what it is. I put the 5 questions for beginners here as today is Monday. Mondays is for beginners. Tuesdays is for advanced. Wednesdays is for small BBS owners. So then this will come up again with the questions for that. Thursdays is engagement mining and big BBS owners, as I already am. And the last one is, well, not too many people ain't gonna push to do that, but that is what I have already done, and that is actually written in by Chamber of Commerce to make it a real thing. You know. And yeah, it is tough, especially now since they got everything down. But the thing with crypto is not everything will stay down. And I know with what I'm doing, oh, it ain't gonna be down as much as long as they think, because people is gonna start handling business the right way. Yeah. So, peace.